Welcome to Voltron, Defender of the Universe. My brother is a Robeast. VoltCon 2025 radio play, based on the original television script number 217 of the same title, written by Stan Oliver. This version written by Mark Morrell, Greg Tyler, and Shannon Muir. This is adapted with permission of WEP, Limited Liability Corporation, with many thanks to Bob Koppler.
And now, back to Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
On planet Doom, in the castle throne room, King Zarkon sits on his throne. Prince Lotor stands beside his father. Visitors stand at the bottom of the stairs below the throne, and Zarkon addresses them.
King Kova, your offer is hard to refuse. You know how much I want to destroy the mighty robot, Voltron. But let me hear more of the details of your plan. Explain how the old witch Hagar will be part of your scheme.
King Kova of planet Pollux and his party, dressed in Roman-style clothing, kneel before Zarkon.
It's very easy, Voltron. Hagar will turn the greatest warrior in my kingdom, my son, Prince Avok, into the most powerful monster in the galaxy.
Zarkon considers Kova's words.
You make it sound so simple. Have you forgotten the strength of Voltron, the mightiest robot in the universe? Right, Lotor?
Lotor nods in agreement. Kova replies to Zarkon, keeping his head bowed.
I have not forgotten.
Kova, your planet was powerful, but that was long ago. I want to test your warrior. He shall fight in the arena.
Kova looks up at Zarkon while remaining kneeling. Lotor smiles an evil smile.
Yes, he must prove himself against the Robeast monster.
King Kova turns to regard his son, Prince Avok.
We welcome that challenge. Prince Avok is the greatest fighter in the galaxy.
And I challenge that.
Lotor leaps from the throne, down the steps, and lands near Kova and his men. Lotor points a finger at Avok.
This human has no chance against Voltron.
Relax, Lotor. If the king says his warrior can do it, let him prove it in the arena.
It will be a short fight. The Robeast will chop him down like a tree.
Prince Avok rises from kneeling to face Lotor. He looks coolly into Lotor's eyes. Later, outside Castle Doom, in a large arena, spectators gather to watch two gladiators, an arena Robeast and Prince Avok, both of whom are armed with swords. The beast rises, flourishing its sword. Lotor, watching his father from a back seat, thinks to himself,
He won't have a chance against this Robeast.
On the floor, the arena Robeast raises its sword. The arena Robeast charges at Avok, who jumps out of the way. Avok jumps up and swings his sword down.
Ah!
Avok knocks the arena Robeast sword from its hand and then stabs at the arena Robeast. Zarkon and Lotor react.
I can't believe it.
And the spectators are equally surprised.
That man was lucky.
Lotor leaps from the box seat and lands in the arena, facing Avok and drawing his sword.
Now, meet a real opponent. Me!
Lotor charges toward Avok and swings his sword. Avok blocks the attack with his own sword, and Lotor smiles smugly.
Fool.
Their swords press together. Lotor and Avok stare at one another. Avok sweats. Lotor advances, pushing Avok against one wall of the arena. Suddenly, Lotor hears an unexpected feminine voice from the grandstands.
Avok, my brother, win it for us!
Lotor looks up to see a pretty young woman who looks like Alora's twin. Next to the woman is a small, red-headed boy, dressed in a toga. The young woman and the red-headed boy look down proudly at Avok.
My brother Avok is the bravest and best fighter in the universe.
The bravest fighter and the strongest prince.
Lotor admires Rommel and thinks to himself,
That beautiful girl looks just like Princess Allura.
Taking advantage of Lotor's distraction, Avok pushes Lotor away and knocks the sword from his hand. Avok points his sword at Lotor's throat. Lotor stands frozen in fright. The spectators look on in astonishment. From his box seat, Zarkon shows his disappointment.
Lotor's a fool, distracted by a woman.
With the sword still at his throat, Lotor challenges Avok.
You're lucky. Would you dare to fight me again?
I'll spare you if you help me with my plan.
Fair enough. Hagar, come quickly. Take this brave man to your laboratory. And goodbye.
Hagar the witch approaches Prince Avok from behind.
Oh, young man, you wish to be a Robeast? Follow me.
Hagar and Avok exit the arena as Romel and Bandor watch their older brother with pride.
Wow, Evok's gonna be a Robeast.
Yes, but the real excitement will be when he defeats the mighty Voltron.
Voltron will not have a chance against him.
Lotor stands just below and turns to look up at them. He leaps from the arena floor to the grandstands and then kneels before Romel gallantly and takes the princess's hand.
You think Avok's the greatest man in the universe?
Oh, I do. I'm Princess Robeast. This is my little brother, Prince Bandor.
Avok's also your brother. May I show you around?
Well, all right.
You look just like Princess Aurora.
Lotor leads Romel away by the hand. From a nearby seat, King Kova stands and frowns as he looks to where Avok and Hagar exited the arena. Kova's assistant, Drak, tries to reassure the king.
He's in good hands.
Later, Zarkon, Lotor, and Hagar return to Zarkon's throne room.
So, Prince Avok is now a Robeast. Lovely! As soon as he destroys Voltron, we will destroy him.
Yes, sire. I have worked wonders, and all will go smoothly according to my plan. If Prince Lotor will do his part, King Kova is old and will be gone. That will leave little Bandor as prince in charge of Pollux.
I know.
Princess Romel means nothing, you see. Not so.
She means something to me, old witch.
You may have her when we defeat Voltron. Now take your Robeast and go to planet Pollux.
Later, a gigantic Doom battleship lands on the planet Pollux, near a sprawling, fortress-like castle. King Kova's troops stand at attention in the castle courtyard. A hatch on the ship opens, revealing Lotor, Hagar and her cat, Princess Romel, Doom Officer Mogor, and ladies of Lotor's court. Nearby the ship, King Kova, Prince Bandor, and several attendants kneel and bow. Everyone is eager for Lotor's arrival. A ramp extends from the ship's open hatch. Lotor leads his retinue off the ship and stops before Kova and his party, with a nervous Romel standing right behind him. Bandor looks up at Lotor and smiles, thinking to himself,
Lotor is great, but my brother is greater. He's even greater than Voltron.
King Kova, are you ready to meet the mightiest monster of them all?
Princess Romel sadly turns her head to avert her gaze from her father and her younger brother.
I'm ready, and even more anxious to divide up planet Eris between us.
King Kova and Prince Bandor rise.
Let the fun begin. The witch Hagar has done her evil best with Avok. Get him!
Mogor rises at Lotor's command.
Sire, at once.
Mogor raises his arm to signal the ship. A Robeast coffin emerges from a chute at the ship's bow. It descends to the ground. Inside the coffin lies a horrible Robeast monster that was once Prince Avok.
Witch Hagar says the Robeast she created from her son is her greatest achievement. He is bigger and faster than Voltron and stronger. Because Avok volunteered to become a Robeast, Hagar found him to be a very willing subject. He was able to absorb over 10 million units of laser thermal rays.
Kova nods in approval and then turns to his assistant, Drak.
Have you sent any demand for surrender to planet Eris yet?
It has been done.
Lotor looks on.
Soon both princesses will be mine.
Meanwhile, on planet Eris, in the control room of the Castle of Lions. Koran sits at the central console in front of the monitor. The Voltron force stands behind him. Koran observes the monitor as text from a message begins to appear.
This message has just started coming in. It's a challenge from King Kova of the evil planet Pollux. They want us to surrender or fight. And so, with the help of Zarkon, we are now fully prepared and quite able to conquer. This is your first and last warning. Surrender or be taken. You know the history of our two planets. We will settle our long feud now, once and for all. Give up or go down.
I remember my father telling me all about the planet Pollux, Koran.
Koran pushes a button on the console. An image of a habitable planet appears on the monitor.
It is our evil twin world. Legend tells us that Eris and Pollux were created at the same time. Let me explain.
Lance reacts.
Planet Pollux looks just like Eris. How come they're evil?
The first king of Eris and the two sons. One peace loving, one violent.
Huh?
When the king grew old and was about to die, he called his two sons before him. One was sad that his father was ill, the other was anxious to take over the planet.
Pidge chimes in.
There's a rotten apple in every barrel.
Before he died, the king sent the battle away to Pollux. Today, the descendants still carry on the grudge.
Keith comments.
So what you're saying is, if the people of planet Eris fight against the people of planet Pollux, they're really fighting against their own relatives. Koran, it's time to make peace.
That's exactly right.
Koran stands with determination.
I will go with the Voltron force.
Princess Allura steps toward Koran.
No, Koran. It is my duty as princess of planet Eris to go and represent my world in peace.
No, I think she's right. Come on, team, let's go.
A circular panel raises several feet from the floor, revealing the chutes to the dens of the Voltron lions. Keith, Lance, Pidge, Allura, and Hunk run into their respective chutes and soon reach the cockpits of the black, red, green, blue, and yellow lions. Once seated at the controls of the black lion, Keith places the lion's key into a slot on the console and speaks to his teammates over the con.
Insert all keys.
The Voltron lions activate, emerge from their dens, and fly into space.
Ready to form Voltron. Activate interlocks. Dynamos connected. Infra cells up. Mega thrusters are go.
Let's go, Voltron force!
Forward, feet and legs. Forward, arms and body. And all form the head. Voltron!
The mighty Voltron, defender of the universe, blasts away from the planet Eris. Shortly afterward, the super robot approaches the planet Pollux.
It's lucky for us that the orbit of planet Pollux comes close to planet Eris every 100 years, so it didn't take us long to get here.
Meanwhile, on planet Pollux, King Kova and his assistants secretly confer at Kova's castle.
King Zarkon and Prince Lotar are fools to think we join forces with them, just so we can divide up the planet Eris.
Your plan is a brilliant one, Majesty. We'll not only conquer the planet Eris, we'll be able to get rid of Zarkon as well.
I will rule Pollux and Eris and the entire universe!
Kova pounds his fist into the table as one of his associates responds. We have to destroy Voltron.
That will be easy. Thanks to Zarkon's witch hammer, Avok is now the most powerful Robeast in the galaxy. We must keep the plan from Zarkon and Lotor.
Unbeknownst to the malevolent monarch of planet Pollux, Hagar's blue cat spies on the conversation and transmits it to Lotor and Hagar, who view it from a crystal ball.
Kova thinks he's clever. Once he destroys Voltron, we will destroy him.
That transmitter on my little evil cat really comes in handy.
In an underground sewer tunnel outside the castle, the Voltron force stealthily splashes toward the palace.
If they'd answered our message of peace, we wouldn't have to be sneaking in here to find out what they're up to.
The force stops near a grilled window toward a spacecraft landing area.
Hey, check that out.
Oh wow, I didn't think anyone could make an attack ship that big!
They said they were going to attack my planet. We've got to stop them.
The Voltron force emerges from the sewer tunnel and swims across a water basin adjacent to the castle, where they see the attack ship. Hunk and Pidge surface first, spitting water out of their mouths as they surface.
It's pretty high.
The team jumps out of the water and runs to the castle wall. Pidge unfastens his belt and removes a handful of spikes.
Where's the alternatives?
Keith, Allura, Lance, and Hunk remove identical spikes from their belts and pass them down to Keith, who then hands some to Pidge. Pidge leads the way by driving each Ultra Grip into the wall, creating handholds and footholds. The Voltron force carefully scales the castle wall until they reach and leap through a window into a corridor. In a nearby hallway, Bandor and Rommel are talking.
Since my brother became a Robeast, he doesn't even recognize me. But after he defeats Voltron, he'll change back into a person again.
The siblings look out of a window at a large planet in the night sky.
It's the planet Eris. Oh, how beautiful.
Bandor points at Eris.
By tomorrow, at this time, we'll have conquered it, Rommel. You should be happy.
War is nothing to be happy about, Bandor.
It is, too. Voltron promised me after Eva gets rid of Voltron, I can have my own castle.
Rommel puts her hand on Bandor's shoulder and looks him in the eye.
You can't believe everything Lotor says.
Bandor hears a clanging sound. He reacts in surprise.
Huh?
In the other corridor, Pidge looks up at what he just hit.
Oh, didn't see that suit of armor.
The Voltron force quietly approaches a corner. At the front of the team, Pidge turns the corner.
Don't worry, no one hurt us. Wow!
Pidge finds himself face to face with Prince Bandor, who holds a sword.
I don't know who you are. You better start talking.
I don't know what to talk about. How about sports or the weather?
Real funny. I bet you're a spy.
From opposite sides, Allura and Rommel run towards the corner.
Pidge, are you alright?
Bandor, what's happening?
The two princesses stop just in front of each other. They face each other in surprise, yet almost as if they recognize each other. Lance, Keith, and Hunk watch from down the hall, close enough to see what is happening. Hunk and Pidge react.
She looks like Allura's twin sister.
I'm glad I'm wearing my glasses.
Allura breaks the princess's stunned silence.
You must be the princess of planet Polas.
I'm Rommel.
I'm Princess Allura of planet Eris.
Keith reacts as Bandor recovers from his own surprise.
They're almost cousins. The resemblance is hard to believe.
Lance and Hunk nod affirmatively. Bandor pushes forward towards Pidge with his sword.
Okay, you're all my prisoners.
Hunk comes charging down the corridor to save his friend.
What do you think you're doing?
Bandor now charges toward Allura. Hunk knocks Bandor to the ground. Bandor's sword spins across the floor and stops near the hiding spot of Hagar's blue cat, who's been watching the encounter.
We mustn't fight. If there's to be peace, it must begin here. Who said anything about peace? When the fighting starts, even Voltron can't help you.
Allura continues to plead. Tears form in her eyes.
Rommel, listen. Maybe between us we can bring peace.
Pidge looks out a nearby window and sees Doom robots standing around the water basin and parked Palexian attack ships.
Platoon, guess what? I think we're surrounded.
Standing among the Doom robots, Hagar and her cat look up toward the window.
You've done well, my pet. You'll get a taste of your reward.
Just then, Mogor and a squad of Doom robots appear in the corridor, surprising Rommel, Bandor, and the Voltron force.
There they are. Fire!
The Doom robots and the Voltron force exchange laser fire.
Hey team, follow me. We gotta get to Voltron.
Go!
Out that window!
The Voltron force runs to the window through which they had entered the castle. They leap through the window one by one, splashing into the water basin as surrounding Doom robots fire their lasers into the water. Hagar is enraged.
You must stop him!
Soon, the Voltron force returns to the sea beyond the castle grounds, where Voltron had been hidden. Voltron flies out of the water and into the sky.
Let's go, Voltron!
Voltron lands on the ground and kicks down a portion of a wall that surrounds the palace. Keith calls out to his teammates.
Okay, get ready team.
Mogor reacts. vantage point of the castle.
It is the time to strike. Release the Robeast that will destroy Voltron!
A Robeast coffin emerges from a chute at the bow of Lotor's ship. Prince Avok, a giant monstrous Robeast, bursts from the coffin, stands, and bellows in a deafening and terrifying voice.
Voltron, prepare to meet your doom!
Avok, as the Robeast, draws 2 swords and presses the swords together into a double-edged sword.
Ha!
Avok as Robeast spins the double sword like a master propeller as Keith orders the Voltron force into action.
Form blazing sword!
Voltron's blazing sword materializes between the mighty robot's hands. Avok as Robeast spins double sword and knocks the blazing sword out of Voltron's hand.
Forget about the blazing sword!
That Robeast has too much power!
Lance suggests Voltron's next attack.
Spinning laser blades!
A spiked disc materializes in Voltron's left hand. Voltron throws the disc and it knocks the Avok Robeast twirling double sword out of the monster's hand.
That did it. Now follow up!
Voltron and the larger, taller Avok Robeast charge toward one another and lock their arms in combat. Princess Rommel, Prince Bandor, and King Kova exit the castle to watch the battle. Avok as the Robeast throws Voltron over its head. Voltron crashes to the ground. Kova, Rommel, and Bandor look on in fear as Avok as the Robeast kneels near Voltron's head, grasps Voltron's lion head helmet, and prepares to smash Voltron's face with its fist.
Ha!
He got him! I knew it! Reroute lion torches!
Voltron spits fire from the mouth at the Avok Robeast.
Oh!
Avok as Robeast falls back. Voltron stands, and the 2 Titanic warriors resume their fight. Avok as Robeast pushes Voltron against the palace wall and knees Voltron repeatedly. Allura is concerned.
We can't hold out much longer. Our titanium shields are warping.
Avok as Robeast and Voltron crash through the wall and tumble over one another into the sea. The Titans stand and face each other.
Get him, Avok! Get him! Now let's hit him with the Argon force field.
An energy field surrounds Voltron and extends to envelop Avok as the Robeast. Voltron sends an intense charge of energy into the monster's form.
Oh!
Lotor, now back aboard his ship, watches the battle.
I just can't believe this. Rogor, blast them both of everything you've got. Demolish them!
Doom fighter craft fire lasers and rockets at Avok as Robeast and Voltron. Avok, in his Robeast form, is hit by much of the barrage. Although the monster smashes Doom fighters with its fists, it succumbs to the blasts and falls into the sea.
He swam underwater! Come back, Avon!
More explosions are heard.
I've got to find Avon!
Rommel runs toward the sea.
He's swimming out to sea! Come back!
Rommel is grabbed by 2 of Lotor's Doom robots.
Let me go! Let me go! I hate Lotor!
Bandor chases after the Doom robots, desperate to rescue his sister, as the robot is raising its sidearm. Tumbling to the ground, he watches helplessly as Lotor's ship takes off. Voltron leaps into the sky and flies toward Lotor's ship.
Come on, team! Let's go after him!
Let's punch a hole in Lotor's ship and see what he's up to.
Voltron's red lion hand punches a hole into the hull of Lotor's ship. Inside the ship are Lotor and the captive Rommel. Lotor grabs Rommel's hand.
Don't come any closer, or Rommel will regret it.
Voltron's red lion hand continues to push through. Lotor and Rommel run into an escape ship. The small ship exits Lotor's command ship.
And now, the planet Doom!
Activate retrojets! This ship's finished!
Voltron withdraws its hand from the ship. Lotor's command ship explodes. Voltron flies away from the blast, and inside the escape ship, Lotor, Hagar and her cat, and Rommel look on. Rogor is lying face down on the floor with Lotor's boot on his head.
I don't have enough fuel to return home. I'll have to land on planet Eris.
Don't blame me, Master.
Later, Bandor stands in an empty field outside the castle. The Voltron force stands with him.
I'll never see Rommel again!
Allura puts a comforting hand on Bandor's shoulder.
Of course you will. Voltron has learned on Eris, and he'll probably exchange Romeo for help in repairing his ship.
Bandor turns around, and Allura wipes tears from his eyes.
Feel better? Thanks a lot.
Keith consoles the young prince.
Come along if you want. We're going to get to Eris before Lotor.
Keith puts his hand on Bandor's shoulder.
Life is sure gonna be nicer when our planets are friendly again.
Never forget, Bandor. Friendship's the greatest thing in the universe.
This is the story of the super force of space explorers, specially trained and sent by the Alliance to bring back
Voltron!